Ever since we started Wicked Yankee TV, we've always had a passion for the adventures of speed. Hurtling down Lake Placid on the toboggan run, watching skaters skating headlong down an icy mountain to try and qualify for the Red Bull's crashed ice. Going down zip lines in the White Mountains, covering million-dollar racing yachts as they race around the island in Newport. The list goes on. But the series of events we covered recently tops them all for speed. It's the world of motorsports. This summer, we covered a NASCAR race, Climb to the Clouds hill climb, Thunder Road and Claremont Raceway, a demolition derby, Club Motorsports road course, and Rusty Wallace's driving school. But the most impressive speed came from the drag racing at New England Dragway. And that's where our story starts today, drag racing. In the 1950s, everyone was going car crazy. Because of the boom of suburbia, everyone needed a car, and every guy, it seemed, tried to outdo each other with their hot rods and the power. New England, however, could only hold their meets at military or public airstrips, which didn't have grandstands, facilities, not to mention the clash they had with air traffic. So in 1965, a group of enthusiasts found and developed a site and created the New England Dragway. It opened in 1966 and immediately started drawing crowds. Wicked Yankee TV went to do a story there in July of this year. It was Jet Cars Under the Stars. We not only got astonishing footage, but great stories as well. It was a breathtaking display of power that day, and in our research to learn more about drag racing, we were amazed at the numbers and the speed. Top fuel dragsters go from 0 to 60 in half a second, a quarter mile in 4.7 seconds, and top speeds of over 325 miles an hour, all with an 8,000 horsepower motor. A dragster's engine has to be totally rebuilt in 75 minutes before the next race, because all the parts are destroyed in 1/4 mile. This is where we come to the amazing story of crew chief and owner Jay Blake and his brother Jim.
Hi, I'm Jay Blake, the world's only totally blind crew chief in the world of motorsports, founder and crew chief of Follow a Dream. Follow a Dream is a nonprofit corporation designed to educate children and adults on the power of positive thinking, self-determination, and teamwork through motorsports. We run an NHRA top alcohol funny car. I do not drive it, but I do work on it being totally blind. Car accelerates from 0 to 270 plus miles an hour in 5 seconds. There's a crew of people that work on the car to maintain it in between rounds and get it ready for race day. We are here at New England Dragway in Epping, New Hampshire, testing today in preparation for our season debut in Gainesville, Florida.
I was a head mechanic for a transportation company, married, 2 kids. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, just your typical life. I got up and started my day as any other day. I was working on a forklift wheel and tire assembly. The bolts on the wheel assembly snapped. I woke up in an incredibly white, incredibly peaceful place. And a voice said, "Do you want to stay or do you want to go?" And I thought, I have 2 children, I have to go. And the next thing I remember, I woke up, my brother was there at the hospital, and I said, "Am I alive?" And he said, "Yes."
In a very calm voice, he goes, "Am I blind?" And I went, "We think so."
It took about 11 hours of plastic surgery to rebuild my face. I see totally black all the time.
He was very calm. He was very relaxed. He wasn't upset. Life was going to go on.
After that, 3.5 weeks later, I left the hospital. I walked out. I was home from the hospital roughly 2 weeks. I walked out into my garage and I opened up my wrench drawer and I picked up a combination wrench in my two hands, and I got this grin because I could tell what it was just through touch. I could see what I loved to do, and I was gonna learn how to do it again. A buddy of mine invited me to an NHRA drag race. After losing total sight, smell, and taste, I wasn't really sure how I could enjoy the sport anymore. Once we showed up, I could feel my adrenaline flowing, and I was excited again. My dream as a kid was always to work on a professional race team. I've got nothing to lose at this point. I have no job, I have nothing. Why not do this? Why not follow my dream? Most people thought I was crazy when they realized that I wanted to start a race team.
I tried to talk him out of it.
He said, you know, you really should concentrate on putting your life back together.
You've only been blind for like 1.5 years.
This is what I'm doing. Will you drive the car?
I said, of course.
That's where it all started.
Always remember, do not let your fears stop you. Let your dreams drive you.
Hi, I'm Jim Blake,
Hi, I'm Jay Blake.
and we're the Blake Brothers. And we love America, drag racing, and Wicked Yankee TV.